Good day and thank you for watching. Welcome to my second video on my series on audio graphing calculator tutorial. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate to you the procedures in evaluating trigonometric functions and other related computations. If you are new to my channel, kindly hit the subscribe, like, and share buttons. To begin, I'm now on the calculator screen of the audio graphing calculator, and I want to evaluate cosine of 60 degrees. So I type 60.
Six button. 0.
To find the cosine, I'll press the hotkey Shift plus letter C.
Cos button.
It says cos, or the abbreviation for cosine, and I'll press the equal sign to find the cosine of 60
Display
degrees.
0.5 button.
So cosine of 60 degrees is 0.5 or 1/2. Next, I want to evaluate sine of 270 degrees. So I'll press 270.
7 button. 0 button.
And to toggle the hotkey for sine is Shift plus
Sin
S.
button.
So it says Sine, which is the abbreviation for sine. And I'll press the equal sign
Button.
to get
Display
the
-1.
answer. The answer is -1 or -1. Now I'm going to evaluate tangent of 135 degrees. So I'll press 135.
5.
And I'll press Shift
And
letter T
button.
for tangent.
Display
And I'll press
-1.
the equal sign. The answer is -1. At this point, I would like to show to you the relationship of the values of the trigonometric functions of cofunctions or coterminal angles. So not cofunctions but coterminal angles. So what are those coterminal angles? Example is 30 degrees, 150 degrees, 210 degrees, and 330 degrees. Now if you notice the terminal side of these angles are all 30 degrees. Okay. So 150 degrees is 30 less than 180, 210 degrees is 30 less than 180, and 330 degrees is 30 less than 360. So these are coterminal angles. So let me evaluate the sine of 30. So let me get
3
sine of 30.
0
30.
Sin button.
Shift
Button.
plus S
Display
to find the
0.5.
sine. Press equals. So it's 0.5, and I'll check the sine of 150.
C button.
I'll press the delete key first. And
1.
I want to find the
5.
sine of 150.
0 button. Sin button.
Shift
Display
S
0.5.
equals sign. Again, it's 0.5. So this proves that these two angles are coterminal, 150 and 30 degrees. Now let me check with 210
C button.
and also 330.
2 1
So
0 Sin button. Display -0.5.
so in this case, the value of sine is -0.5 because 210 degrees is in quadrant 3 or the third quadrant, and so the value of sine is negative.
3
And finally
0
330.
Sin button. Display -0.5.
Sine is the same, it's -0.5. So all of these coterminal angles have the same sign of value of sine, which is 0.5, and the difference is uh, the sine. So 30 and 150 are both positive, 210 and 330 degrees angles are both negative. At this time, let's try to recall the other three trigonometric functions, which are the reciprocal of the first three. So reciprocal of cosine is secant, reciprocal of sine is cosecant, and reciprocal of tangent is cotangent. So to find the secant, first we need to find the cosine, since secant is the reciprocal of cosine. So as an example, let me find the secant of 60 degrees. So before finding the secant of 60 degrees, I need to find the cosine of 60.
Cos button.
So 60, and then I'll press Shift C for
Button. Display
cosine,
0.5.
and then I'll press the equal sign. So the cosine of 60 is 0.5. To find the secant, I'll just press the reciprocal function of this calculator screen, which can be done by pressing the
1 over
hotkey
x, 1x button.
Shift and letter O. It says 1 over x, which simply means reciprocal, and I'll press the equal sign. So the reciprocal of 0.5 is 2, or the secant of 60 degrees is 2. Next, I'm going to evaluate the cosecant of 60 degrees. So first, I need to find the sine, because sine is the inverse, or the reciprocal, not inverse, but the reciprocal of
6
cosecant. So
0 button.
I'll press 60,
Sin button.
and then I'll press Shift plus S to find the
Display
sine,
0.866025540.
and press equal. So it's a long decimal number with 0.86 as the first two digits. So to find
1 over x,
the
1x button.
cosecant, I'll just press
Button.
Shift
Display
O,
1.154.
so cosecant is 1.15. Now to find the cotangent of 60, first I need to
6 button.
find
0
tangent
button.
of 60.
Tan button. Button. Display
Shift T.
1.732050807.
Equal sign. It's 1.73 and so on. So to find the cotangent, I'll just press
1 over x, 1x
the
button.
reciprocal function, Shift and letter O,
Display 0.5773502.
and press the equal sign. So cotangent of 60 is 0.577, or that can be rounded up to 0.58. Now I'm going to show you the procedures in finding the measure of an angle given the value of the trigonometric functions. For example, the sine of an unknown angle is 0.5. What is the measure of that angle? So we're given with the value of the sine, which is 0.5, and we need to find the angle. Okay, step 1 is to type the value of the trigonometric function. In this case,
Button.
the sine is 0.5,
button.
so I'll input 0.5. Okay. Next is I will toggle, or I will activate
checkbox
the
check.
inverse function by pressing Control and letter I. So it says inv or inverse checkbox check. So now the inverse is already activated, and I'll press the Shift S, since that is the
button.
given function, the sine function.
Display 30.
And I'll press the equal sign. So the answer is 30 or 30 degrees. Another example is if I'm given a value of -1 as the cosine of an unknown angle, what is the measure of that angle? So first I need to input 1, and
Plus
I
minus, but
will toggle the negative or the minus sign by pressing Shift plus M,
in checkbox checked.
and then I'll activate the inverse, Control I, and since it's sine, so I will press Shift S.
Cos
No,
button.
not sine but cosine, so I'll press
Display
Shift
180.
letter
Button.
C, and I'll press the equal sign. So the answer is 180 degrees, and the cosine of 180 degrees is -1. And for our last example, if I'm given with a sine of an unknown angle which has a sine of 0.966,
9.
so what would be the
Six.
measure of that angle? So I'll type 0.966,
In checkbox checked.
and I'll toggle the inverse, so I'll press Control
Not
I,
checked. Sin button.
and I'll press the Shift plus S sign,
Display
or half key,
75.0164289113.
and I'll press the equal sign to find the angle. It says here 75.01, and this can be rounded down to 75 degrees. Okay, let me end with this, and thank you for watching. Before I bid goodbye, I'd like to give a shout out to some of my subscribers. Firstly, Joshua Nelmida, and also his brother Jerome, and of course my Resources for the Blind family. Thank you, and God bless us all.